Thanks and appreciation to everyone who had a part in the honors presented to me Saturday, steak night at the Nationals. It was my pleasure to enjoy Arabian horses over the microphone for a lot of years. I met a number of great friends from all around the world. I hope the rest of you have the opportunity to allow these Arabian horses to give you the same pleasure that they gave me. Once again, thanks to you all.
Memories. Everyone who's been here before has memories of this ring, these barns, and all of the winners they've seen. While we watch the finals nights from Center Ring, let's listen to some of the memories of Louisville.
As for memories of Kentucky, I do remember a few. I remember when the tornado came and all the barns blew down and we couldn't find horses for 2 or 3 days. I remember when Comment ran away and I ran him into the wall and jumped off and kind of rattled the curb chain, and they let me get back on him, and we were reserve national champion park horse. I remember when Bay Event had been hurt, and I went and waited 2 years and brought him back because he was a national champion and could show again, and just rode him into the ring, and he was unanimous champion stock horse. I remember watching a Ramos, and I remember crowding down into the in-gate and all of us trying to go in first. I remember when the first telephone, and I don't know if this was here or in Albuquerque, but I can remember when Gene LaCroix had the first telephone in a stall, and we were just stunned that someone would have a telephone. It was just a miracle. I remember when we were all tired and exhausted and we had to leave on Monday morning, which we never should have had to do. I'm kind of like Mary Trowbridge. I think we should go into all of the disasters that happened into Kentucky. Might take more of them than for all of the other things that happened. But we move on, we go. New horses, new people, new things. I think the best thing about all of us is that we smile, grit our teeth, and go another step.
Louisville had a mystique and an aura that no other venue we've ever been to has had. I remember coming here as a lot younger man than I am today, and watching so many horses that flash through my mind. But for me personally, my greatest, most indelible memory is when I was able to show Ali Jamal to his national championship here in Freedom Hall, and that was easily my biggest win to date, and the first one is always the most indelible, and I remember it like it was yesterday, and the smell of the shavings, and the place was packed to the roof, and it will never go away. I wake up with that sometimes in my head still, and that was 1990, I believe. So time does fly, but the great memories from this arena live like they're not going away. I also remember so well watching Gene LaCroix showing Orange Adagio here, and that was an amazing horse and an amazing presentation. But there are too many to totally recount the great performances that you've seen horses and people and combinations together that really have brought this place a legacy that will, I don't think, be duplicated.
Hi, this is Mitch, and I've been asked for some of my recollections on Louisville, since this will be, at least at this juncture, our last national show in Louisville. And gosh, I have so many memories. I started in the saddle horse business, and the Tan Bark here at Louisville has so many memories of some great saddlebred shows, and maybe wrongfully I tend to compare a lot of those. And I guess my most vivid memory of a performance class at Louisville would be the 2 times that Gene showed nobility here. In '96, I had the opportunity to judge it, and then for his last performance, and it was like 8 years earlier, 10 years earlier, when I had the opportunity to observe him. And I remember my two most memorable memories of performances here in Louisville were the Great Skywatch, and I got to tell you, for dominance and excitement, Gene's performances on nobility, you know, equaled that, and especially in regards to the great park horses of our breed. And so I guess that would be one of my most fond memories, and I just hope IHA or AHA will give us an opportunity to have a similar venue in the future.
Louisville, it's tough to say goodbye to one of the greatest showgrounds, if not the greatest showgrounds in the history of the Arabian breed. We've all had some great memories, some fond memories.